Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would talk about my FTMO challenge and just talk through my emotions at the moment. So I've taken the 10k FTMO challenge and I think it's been around a week now and I'm still around break even. And yeah, most of the battle at the moment is just my psychology and like battling the demons within me. I think the thing I'm struggling with now is just impulsive trading. I feel like I've got a strategy that definitely really works from like the Falcon FX course that I learned and kind of put my own little like spin on it. But the thing I'm really struggling with is just the psychology. I keep having like good trades, or I have like 2 good trades in a row, or like 1 good trade in a row. Well, I guess that's not in a row, or just 1 good trade. And then instead of calling it a day and then just going on about my day and waiting for the next day, because it's probably going to be more volume in the market and just more like trade opportunities, for some weird reason the thing I struggle with the most is like, I guess it's like excitement and the rush, like the dopamine of getting a good trade. It's like, oh my god, like this is working, let's get into another trade, instead of just taking a step back. But I know at the back of my mind that I shouldn't be doing this, but myself just like keeps doing the same thing. So like today I've told myself, if I have a successful trade, I will not enter the market again. And then if I oh no, but I'll only enter the market if I really see a setup that fits my criteria. I guess the thing that really sets me back is that I won't find a trade opportunity, and then I think, oh my god, I'm not entering the market, I'm not moving forward with my trading. So then I just take willy-nilly trades trying to just get into the market, and then I lose them. And then when I look back, the ones I've lost, obviously a lot of them is just, yeah, you've lost, it's Forex. But some of them I'm like, I really didn't need to take that loss, but I did it because I was laying in bed. Like I took one last night. Like everyone knows at 10 o'clock the spreads widen, and it just done the spreads, and even the spreads were kind of big after it just happened. And my stupid mind was like, okay, yeah, let's do a trade. Like, no, you stupid idiot, like what are you doing? I'm just really like disappointed in myself, but I'm trying to remain positive. So I took one trade this morning that lost. Again, I kind of feel like it was just a stupid trade. I just woke up and wanted to get into the market, and then I'm taking one now that fitted way more my criteria, and it's doing a lot better. So I will show you the stats on the FTMO now, and then I will show you the trade I just took. So this is what my FTMO looks like at the moment. I'm holding my camera because I've lost my camera stand. I have no idea where I put it. So you can see where it's just literally flat, not flatlining, but just doing, I like have a good trade, like yay, and then I'd be stupid. Oh, okay, so I took that trade at 233. Oh, okay, I guess that is a lot. I don't know, but yeah, look, it just keeps going up, down, up, down, up, down, and down, up. But this, I see this as a positive because I am like managing my risk well and managing like my mindset. So when I am in drawdown, like months ago, I would panic and just like plan would go completely out the window and just would want to get back the money I have, which I still kind of am doing, but this time it's still sticking to like my rigid plan of risking 1% for 3%. And like I've banged on about before, what's so good about risking 1% for 3% is that even if I lost 2 trades in a row, when I then win one, I still make a profit. But yes, here is the consistency. I have no idea, I don't really understand the consistency score, if it means it's good or bad, but I kind of just ignore it, because in my head it's like, if you have a strategy and you're making money, which I guess I'm not at the moment, but I have a strategy I feel like is in the works of making money, that's all that matters. So I just feel like all these stats are just what the prop firms do to, I don't know. And then here it is. Okay, so it's just been a week, 7 days, and then that was stupid that day. Obviously it's easy to say that now, but yeah, here is all of this, and I will go on to the trading account now to show you the actual, to be fully transparent. So let me just whiz this all the way up, sorry, 1 second. So these are all the trades I've done. So the first one, I mean, that felt so good. Like the first one I did was like in the positive straight away. I won the 3% for 1%. Then I took 3 losses in a row. That like, again, that was kind of painful, but I remained disciplined. which I'm trying to teach myself. Then I won, so then again that was break even. Lost 2 trades, and won 3 in a row. But these ones, whilst they are wins, I kind of see them as not the best trades because I like just closed them out when I should have let them run, just let the trade do the work. This one was just so dumb. Looking back now, but obviously again it's easy to say that, because wait, why was that one? Oh yeah, I blooming moved my stop loss. Like everyone knows in Forex that is a big no-no, and I've been trading for like a year and 4 months, and for some reason, again, the evil demon in my head was like, yeah, let's just move that stop loss, like it's gonna go back the other way. And then I just closed it out and was like, stop it, you actual evil person, what are you doing? This trade, I have no idea what happened here. I break even, but obviously a little bit of profit. Then I lost 4 trades in a row. That was tragic. I can't remember why. But I would say personally, a lot of these trades, like I explained before, is from me being, also my dog's being weird, being like silly and just getting carried away and greedy. And then I won a trade, lost 3, 1, 1, 1, 1. But I know I keep sounding really wait 1 second. I feel like I come across like so preachy, but I really feel like I'm getting somewhere with like sort of my discipline and psychology, because now that I have a strategy I like and I feel like works well, the main thing, like I keep saying, is I just need to stick to the plan, which I sort of do. But the thing I struggle with is placing trades willy-nilly and then when I have a good, like I had one the other day, again it's easy to say this in hindsight, it was USD Japan, and I risked 1%, and then it was going towards my 3%. And in my head, I was like, okay, now what I should do is move my take profit further away and then trail my stop loss. And I wish I did that. Again, easy to say in hindsight, because that trade went on to do really well. And I think at the time, I had that battle in my head of, I was already down a little bit, and I was like, if I get this 3%, I see that as like a safety blanket to then risk 3 more 1%. But actually, no, I'll show you that trade now on USD Japan, what I mean. 1 second. Yeah, so I took the trade a short up here, and then the price went down, and I think it was around here, it was going towards my take profit, and then I just let it hit my take profit while looking at it. But I should have just like moved my take profit, and then it would have continued on, and that would have been a better trade. But again, obviously it's easier to say that in hindsight. But yeah, and now I'll explain the trade I took just now. Again, I'll try and find the other trade that was a loss earlier, but this is the trade I just took, because I don't use any indicators or chart patterns. I kind of just look at the market, but I can see this pattern here. We're in a downtrend, like a bearish flag, and when I see that as like potential price is going to go up. So when it got to here, I can see it's come past all these lows, and then I took a buy when I saw this candle here come halfway between here, because I did that as well because I watched Ibi Ansari's videos, and he was talking about that something he does is wait for the candle, because a lot of the time when this candle just wicks again, before a lot of times, which I guess I still do sometimes, is I'll then take the buy, but then it comes and fills that candle. So that's why I like when he said take halfway between that candle. But then if I go down the lower time frames, you can just kind of see that pattern again where it's come down, and now I think it's going to hopefully just come up to hit my take profit, potentially, but who knows. And this is the trade I lost this morning. This one was a 1% loss. Yeah, £107, that was a 1% loss. And this one kind of annoyed me, but again, I should have just been more patient because I'm an actual idiot. But I go down from like the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, the 30 minute, the 15 minute, the 5 minute, and then, sorry, it's really blurry. I saw here where this had come down and this bit here had gone up. I took the trade here, set my stop loss just above here for 10 pips, 30 pips, and then it started going a profit, and then it shot up and then stopped me out, then went down. And looking back now, I feel like I should have waited for this to come up to stop these people out. But again, that's just what it is. You lose in Forex, but yeah, lesson learned. And just some other things I want to talk about is that I feel like it's so much to do with the mindset. Like now I'm sort of being like break even, teeny weeny bit consistent and profitable. That only happened when I really changed my mindset. I watched loads of mindset videos on YouTube about like positive thinking. I know people, it's kind of cringe, like manifestation, just like really visualizing this life that I want, and I want to be a trader, and it really did help. It really helped me. But then when I took like 2 losses in a row, I then went to work, and I remember I just let it get to me so much. Like I just felt so. I felt so not depressed, just so sad, and it's embarrassing to me, but I literally cried in my car because I was just like, it's so painful. Like unless you've like been through it, like trading is like for a year and 4 months. I've lost money, and at one point I felt like I was getting nowhere, and I just feel like that's the most depressing thing, and it's just such a hard thing. So then when I did take those losses, I kind of had this like demon in my head again, the psychology of like, oh my god, it's like, am I actually getting anywhere? Am I making the wrong decision? Because I explained in another video how I failed uni, but then retook it, then passed, and now I finished uni for graphic design. But I've like made a decision for myself, and like talking to my boyfriend, that I'm not gonna get like a graduate job. Now that I finished uni, I'm gonna really focus on my trading and try and make it my like full-time job. Because at the moment I'm doing like pizza delivery to pay my rent with my boyfriend, and my like vision and my plan is just to like really make this trading thing work, because I've never wanted something so bad in all my life, because I've quit absolutely everything in my life. I've never stuck to one thing, but trading is like the one thing I truly love, and it's something I've really been sticking at. But yeah, so that sounds really like egotistical, but just some thoughts. But I hope anyone out there who's trading, I hope it's going well for you. Don't give up. I'm not giving up, and I hope we can do this together. But yeah, Forex is a devilish market. And just one more thing I wanted to say is about, I watched this thing about something I've always like struggled with. It's like people pleasing, always doing stuff that I think other people want me to do. And I watched this video where this person was talking about like, you've been a people pleaser all your life, where you're trying to please people, but if that worked, people would be pleased with you, but they're still not pleased with you. And that really like banged it into my head that like, this is what I want to do. I know like probably my parents don't particularly believe in it because they don't understand it, and a lot of people think it's like a silly thing to do, but I know I've been so much happier like having the mentality that this could possibly be my job. So it's just something I'm gonna go for and just not care what other people think, because yeah, I don't know, I'm just hoping like within a year I can look back at this and just try and, yeah, I don't know, yeah, soz.